In a quaint flat nestled on the third floor of an aged building, two young artists, Sue and Johnsy, shared not only living quarters, but also dreams of artistic achievement. However, their world took a somber turn when Johnsy fell severely ill with pneumonia one November. As Johnsy lay motionless in her bed, her gaze fixed upon the window, Sue's worry deepened. Despite the doctor's daily visits, Johnsy's condition remained unchanged. Concerned, Sue approached the doctor, only to learn that Johnsy seemed resigned to her fate, convinced that her recovery was futile. Desperate to lift Johnsy's spirits, Sue engaged her in conversation, but Johnsy remained detached, her focus solely on the leaves of the ivy creeper outside. Each falling leaf seemed to signify her impending demise in Johnsy's mind, a belief Sue found incredulous. In an attempt to distract Johnsy, Sue immersed herself in her art, painting while whistling tunes to lighten the atmosphere. Yet, even amidst her creative endeavors, Sue couldn't escape the weight of Johnsy's conviction. One evening, Sue overheard Johnsy counting down the leaves as they fell from the creeper. Alarmed, Sue rushed to her side, only to find Johnsy resigned to her fate, believing her life would end with the last leaf's fall. Sue's disbelief turned to determination as she pleaded with Johnsy to fight for her life. But Johnsy remained steadfast, convinced of the leaf's ominous significance. In a desperate attempt to inspire hope, Sue resolved to complete her painting, despite the dimming light. She implored Johnsy not to look out the window, fearing the leaf's descent would further exacerbate her despair. Meanwhile, Sue confided in Behrman, an elderly painter living downstairs, about Johnsy's predicament. Behrman, though skeptical, agreed to visit Johnsy, his heart heavy with concern. Together, Sue and Behrman observed the lone leaf clinging to the creeper in the midst of a storm. Its resilience mirrored Johnsy's own struggle for survival. As the night wore on and the storm raged outside, Johnsy awaited the leaf's inevitable fall, resigned to her fate. But to her surprise, the leaf endured, defying the harsh elements.